well, we both went to the 50-year reunion. First, I want to give a really heartfelt thanks to the Alumni Association for putting me anywhere close to the other people that we've heard about tonight. It is a true honor to even be in the same room with what I've heard so far. But what I'm going to start out with now is just to say congratulations to the other inductees, present and non-present. But I want to tell you the story about what led me here, and what led me here is Franklin High School. Now, as Jay said, I've always had an interest with electricity and radio and whatnot. I can recall being out on my dad's lawn on a summer day, wondering, how in the heck do those waves get into the television? What the heck's going on there? You know, and it wasn't until my junior year at Franklin High School and meeting one most wonderful Victor McClelland. Does anybody remember Victor McClelland? Do we have any other amateur radio, ham radio operators thanks to Victor McClelland here tonight? Just one, okay. His mantra was this: we'll teach you electric theory, we'll teach you Morse code, we'll administer the federal communication test to get your novice license, but I am certain that you will go home, you will build your own antenna, your own radio station, and from there on you will teach yourself all of this all the extraneousities that go with that. And he was right. That's what happened to me. In my college days, electronics was a minor. In the Army, I said there's one way to stay out of Vietnam, and that's to be an HF radio repair person. That's high frequency, that's short wave. That's Second World War stuff, okay? Big radio, big tube things, 50,000 watts. The transmitters would cover that wall from there to the door, okay? But that's not Vietnam. And I knew if I chose that, now it took me an extra year. You have to go for 3 years if you didn't want your own choice. If you go for 2 years, you get their choice. So I went for 3 years, and that led me back to Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. I aced the course because HF transmitter repair was nothing more than ham radio on steroids. So they retained me as a teacher because they thought I had a gift of gab. Like right now, I hope we're being entertaining. And I loved it. When I came home in '69, I should have probably gone back to school, got my teaching degree, and I would probably be here as a teacher, alumni teacher. But I took the easy course. Jay and I got together selling trucks and so on and so forth. But in 1980, we did take an order. It was a minimum order, by the way, for the first 2 months. We sold 2 of these little electric leopards. Does anybody here know what a Renault Le Car looks like? A Renault, okay, they were Renault Le Cars converted to electric. To doctors, by the way, doctor. The last 2 took 4 more years to sell at half price. In the meantime, I built the Ion 1 sports car that Jay mentioned, a McLaren M6 lookalike. It was going 100 miles an hour just sitting there with dead batteries. But it would do over 75 miles an hour with lead batteries. Now, lead batteries only lasted 2 or 3 years. It was a hard sell. But I joined the club here in Seattle, became their president, their spark plug, if you will. And we had rallies and teaching engagements with everything from grade school to colleges. And teaching and preaching the gospel of electric vehicles and their efficiency. Little did I know. Does anybody know what that car on my t-shirt is? We have some gearheads out here, don't we? It's a 1968 Mustang Fastback. Okay, so here's how far things have gone from those electric leopards. This car is faster than Carroll Shelby's 68 Mustang, where he went 170 miles an hour in a stock production Mustang. This car did 174 miles an hour from a standing stop to a mile. It's called the Texas Mile. All electric, lithium batteries, 2 big DC motors, replacing the V8. Incredible, 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. That's even faster than a Tesla. However, I have to give Tesla all the credit that is due them. They have done miraculously to build just the everyday knowledge of vehicles. And you can see that by the order bank of the less expensive model.